A very good afternoon. It's exactly 51 minutes past 3 p.m. and welcome to Swecho TV. As always, it's time for the Sports Hub, and we'll give you updates on trending sports stories. And remember, today we'll begin with our top story of the day, where today AFC Leopards, that's Ingwe for those who knows them via their nicknames, Ingwe today were invited by the President of the Republic of Kenya to the State House to discuss different matters. Now, their visit today yielded some of the things that will help them sail through the 2025-2026 season. And amongst those things that they discussed, or the pledges that they were given by the President, were 25 million Kenyan shillings that was supposed to be a sponsorship. And this one will see them increase their from 75 Kenyan shillings to 100 million Kenyan shillings. That's the addition of 75 and the 25 million Kenyan shillings that they were promised by the President William Ruto. Now, as you can see on your screen, that's how the breakdown was done. The total amount that was given to them was 35 million during their visit at the State House. So the 25 million, it will help them increase their club's annual sponsorship from 75 million 100 million. But the 75 million is from their partners. We speak of their sponsors, the front of the shirt sponsors, and different other partners. And they also awarded 10 Kenyan shillings, and that 10 million Kenyan shillings was divided into two. We had 5 million to the players. Remember the players that played for the season that has just concluded. And just to give you a reminder, the team finished as the runners up. I mean number 2 in the FKF, or the SportPesa League. The other 5 million Kenyan shillings was supposed to be put for the team, and they'll use it to sign players. Remember, right now there are different signings that are being done by different teams here at home at the SportPesa League. So they will use 5 million to do the signings. Also given a full support on their club development. I'm speaking of their stadium, or the space that they will use as their home ground. Now they were promised a training ground development, and now the resources to help the club develop their training ground, and that will help the team. Remember, AFC Leopards is one of the best teams that we have in the SportPesa League. All the best. And just away from that, there was also a word from the captain, speaking of KC Odhiambo, who is the captain of AFC Leopards, and as well Frederick Ambani, who is the coach of AFC Leopards. And also we'll get to hear whatever the president had to say. So let's listen to this clip, and then we will be right back to speak about more. So let's watch the clip.
Currently tuko State House, and I think it's a big motivation to us. Last season tulimaliza runners up, and for the president to go ahead and to invite na kuna kitu tuliwin, it's really motivating to us. Ametusupport sana, na pia for the coming season ametuboost sana, na tunashukuru sana for that. It's a big honor kuja mpaka State House.
Our challenge to AFC Leopards is matched by a responsibility we have placed upon ourselves as government. We are determined to create an environment in which Kenyan sport can realize its full economic potential.
Tumejengwa mastadi, kiangalia pia venye wachezaji walikuwa chana, wamesaidika, at least kuna lives zimechange. Wazazi wetu pia sasa wanasikia poa.
Tumeng'ang'ana ya kutosha, na next year vile captain amepromise president kuwa lazima tumlete kitu, itabidi tumeng'ang'ana at least kuja hapa na kikombe, ndio at least tumecompliment what wamesikizana na president. Yeah.
Those some words of encouragement from the captain, speaking of KC Odhiambo, who is the captain of AFC Leopards, and also their Frederick Ambani. And also the president has given them a challenge. So I think AFC Leopards will give their best in the upcoming 2025-2026 season. Remember, their one big clash is against Gor Mahia. That's the Mashemeji Derby. I'll come up with a compilation of the signings that Gor Mahia have done and AFC Leopards so that we can know how Mashemeji Derby 2025-2026 will look like. But I mean 2026-2027 because we just completed 2025-2026. So stay tuned tomorrow so that we get to know which players have been signed by Gor Mahia and on the other side which players have been signed by AFC Leopards as we prepare for the well-known Mashemeji Derby. And just to speak, it's a very good move for AFC Leopards to get elected by the president. Remember, as runners-up. So a very good big congratulations to AFC Leopards. Looking forward to meet you in the SportPesa League coming next season. Now we move on to our next story, which will be a very short one, and it might be a bad moment for the players. Now today we had some news about the players. Let's begin with the Harambee. For 2027 we will have the AFCON. So they did with FKF to pay them their wages that they had or they the past AFCON, and also we can speak of the CHAN, but the past AFCON, as they were playing for the qualifiers, there are some wages that they haven't received till now. So they pleaded with that. And now to merge the Kenyan Harambee Starlets, remember they are preparing for WAFCON and they are supposed to report to their camp of training in France in preparation for the WAFCON 2027. Now today they had, let's say, they had a small protest. They marched to the FKF headquarters where they were pleading or pledging for their money. They were asking for their money that they had played previously. And just in a 7 seconds clip, they say, money, no France. Let's get to hear what the girls had to say. Then we'll come back and speak a little and conclude our sports highlights today. Money, no France. Right here in studio, no money, no live broadcast. So let's give the Harambee Starlets their portion and let them enjoy the fruit of whatever they sowed. So I hope FKF will do something and will make them get their portion and the girls to prepare for the WAFCON 2027. And as we conclude, yesterday night was a big day. Just to give you an overview, the team we knew will be representing some of you who are football supporters in the finals was rampantly beaten in the semi-final. Speaking of France versus Spain match, yesterday France was eliminated by Spain through a 2-0 thriller game. Spain scored 2 goals while France sailed with a 0. So finalists are Spain right now, and today we'll be waiting for Hurricanes team versus the Goats team. Speaking of Lionel Messi, which team will face Spain? Give us your comments on the comment section. Which team are you wishing the best through this game that will be played against Argentina and England? And we will pass through your comments. And that's all for today, and thank you for staying tuned each and every day to get the little or the brief sports highlights that we give each and every day. And thank you for always following us through our social media platforms at Swechotv Kenya. And also, I would like to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the news, even if you are late. So because they are posted there, and you can go back, sit back and relax as you watch whatever we had broadcasted. I was your host of the day, DENISH ODERA, and thank you for today. Until next time, God bless you all. Bye-bye.